February 2025. In Europe, it's mean winter time. But don't get me wrong. In Indonesia, we have it also winter. Wait, here air conditioner is so really low. It's mean plus 80 degree. Welcome to my podcast, Rhythm and Resonance. Hello everyone. Yes, it's me again. Thank you for coming back to this channel. Thank you for always listening this podcast. Maybe I'm still a lot of improvisation, but I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And hope you have a really good start of February. All of you, 2025. Oh my gosh, 2025 already month. More than 1 month. So let's say right now 3. I don't know. I'm just tapping this period 4th of February 2025. Wow. It's time so really fast. It's like you have a kid. It's like just yesterday your wife, me, realized if we are parents. And right now our big one already 4 years old. 4 years old. This almost, I was like yesterday we just seeing her try to get a real food, you know what I mean. So anyway, in this podcast I was always trying to telling you what the difference between living in Europe and living in Asia, especially Southeast Asia. So a lot of people, not people, but actually it's a lot of my friends, even my family who never been in Europe before, they always asking me, in Europe there's a rice? Yes, there is a rice in Europe. A lot. Even more, how to say it, more really good quality. I never see it. I never see rice food here, but if you go to the supermarket, there's a lot of rice everywhere. This is cheap, not cheap, but the same price is if we compare in Indonesia or Indonesia. Yes, it is the rice here. That's the first question. And the second question, the most question from my family here. Let's say like that, my family, my friend, my closest people, my closest person. How is the snow? How is our winter here? Actually, I'm already telling you guys about this winter last episode, but I will trying to make it detail. So winter here is like from December until, I don't know, end of March or beginning of April. It's still winter. At that time, like a 2000, I don't know, around 2019, 2020, it's always like that. But after Corona, I don't know what's going on with Corona actually. They just changed the global everything. It's like a global warming just hit us also. So always, even like February, there's really small amount of snow. From 1st of January until now, we just get once. So let's say 30 days, we just only one snow. And it's just only 1 hour and then it's just gone. There's no anymore. But still cold. Yeah, still cold. Still really cold. So every single time we're going outside or just going to another place, maybe just 20 meters, we need a double jacket. We still need a really cool, really warm shoes. That's the most question I get from my friend. How's the winter here? Did you enjoy the winter? Other question from my college or my family or my friends. Maybe at the first time, yes, I already tell you also. The first time also, yes. The first time, I'm enjoying the winter. And then after that, after the second year here, like, yes, it's just normal. It's become normal. Like a winter is winter, cold, wearing a jacket. You cannot going to somewhere else or just working without anything. You're just wearing a jacket. And then also the funny thing is I just realized it because I have two kids. You need minimum 20 minutes to wearing them like a double jacket with I don't know what's the way to call it. I'm in I don't know even in English. It's like waterproof jacket, but there is a wall inside, so it's really warm for the kid. So it's just really painful in the ass because you need a legging, they need everything. So you need one kid 20 minutes, and I have two daughters. So it means double, 40 minutes just to wearing this stuff to going outside for not even 1 hour because it's really cold. It's really cold. It is really winter. It's really cold. But thanks God, if winter at the moment there is no wind. So yeah, if you have a wind, it will be more cold than usually. But this anyway, I'm enjoying the winter, but not really. I can adapting. I can adapting with the winter, but not really. Hey, I'm excited with like when I first time ever get the snow or see the snow. And then what else? Sometimes my mom asking me why there is no neighbor. Yes, that's the really good question. This really good question for my mother. Yeah, but every single time we get a video call because my mom sometimes I have almost every day video call me, and then she asking me why there's no neighbor. I don't know because sometimes I saw it the outside. Yeah, here in Europe, especially in the land side, in the village side, the small city, the gap between neighbor is like 30 meters, even 50 meters, even only 1 kilometer in 1 kilometer square meter, maybe there's only 2 or 3 houses, something like that. In Indonesia, you can imagine, because I'm from Indonesia, so I make an example in Indonesia, in Asia, every 10 meters, even 5 meters, if every 5 meters, there's a house of your neighbor. That's also, I don't know if this is funny or not, but exactly in front of my neighbors, my neighborhood. This is the old lady, or she already, I don't know. I'm forgot about the age. She's passed away. It's like in front of our house. It's like in front of our place. And then she's passed away. And the funny story is, I'm asking my wife why I never see her again. And you know what? What she answered? Yes, she's already passed away 2 months, even 3 months ago. That's impossible. In Indonesia, I'm making example in Indonesia because I live in Indonesia. Again, I make a clear. Not even 1 hour, every neighbor knows it. Because everybody just really close. You know what I mean? They just start trying to. I'm sorry. They're just trying to telling everybody and everybody month to month. It's like a gossiping. Just really fast to get information from another neighbors. Here, oh my god, I don't know. I'm so bad about this one. She already passed away 2 months ago, and I just know it. That's the difference also. That's the question from. Actually, a lot of people are asking me why there's no neighbor, why they feel their ground. How to say it? The backyard, totally backyard, because we living in the countryside. But actually, if you live in the big city, let's say in the capital city, the Vienna, something like that, it's the big city. There's a lot of also really tired. Even apartment. It's the same. It's the same because we are living in the countryside. Also, the evidence of Austria is only 8 million. I don't know, with the tourists, I think, plus tourists is 8 million. In Indonesia, 270 million people, only citizenship. You can compare it. This is really, really, I don't know, 100 times, even more than 100. No. I don't know. It's really big difference. That's the most question also from other people, from another college, from the person from me, or for me. I'm sorry, for me. And then what else? Yeah, I'm talking about the language also last time within my last podcast. That will be interesting if we talk about food right now. Yes, that's also. This is a big difference. I love spicy. I really love spicy. Everything, every single time I eat it, even just I don't know. Just make it spicy stuff. I'm like it spicy. Even in the breakfast, I'm telling you guys, I made the breakfast. Sometimes I just put chili powder to my bread because I need something spicy. It's not spicy for me. It's just boring. Just boring food. No spicy things. It's just boring. It's really boring. And then we have a lot of spices, like a turmeric. We eat with a lot of ginger stuff, and then cumin. What was that? It's cumin, and then star anise, something like that. Just make it for example. We cook rendang, beef rendang, the best food in the world. I don't know the which year, but this is one of the best food in the world. This by UNESCO, I think. But it's really something like that. If you compare this one with Austrian or European food, they just put garlic, something like that, and the onion. This is nice also for me actually. I don't know. I'm used to it's something like that. Not too much spices stuff anymore. So this is good. I liked it. What the most good thing? Yeah, the traditional food in Austria, they call it Wiener Schnitzel, is deep fried meat. Doesn't matter it is from pork or from chicken or from I don't know if they make it from beef also, but I'm not sure. I think there's only pork and chicken. Yeah, you know it. If you know me, I'm really like chicken. I'm really like the deep fried chicken. I'm really like I'm really like chicken. I really like chicken, deep fried chicken with how to say the fried chicken. Let's say fried chicken. This is my favorite food, chicken. If you know the satay ayam is my best one. So sometimes when my mother-in-law inviting us to Sunday food, usually Sunday in this way we call it Sunday food, because lot of times she inviting us to coming there, and then she make a really good, really tasty, delicious numero uno Wiener Schnitzel. And then I'm comparing again the food here, but I'm really not really into it actually. The sour, how to say it, the sour stuff. We have like a cabbage with a really sour. I don't know what's the name of that one. Say maybe if you know what's the name, you can comment in my comment. Please, just sharing with us what's the name of that one. If you know that kind of food. That's what I'm really surprised when first time eating this one. And then what else I'm comparing? Yeah, we eat a lot of raw food. For example, beef tartare, and then yes, beef tartare. That's it. That's just a lot. Beef tartare. My first experience with beef tartare is from waiting from my brother-in-law. There is like a bowl, and then you just put it by your own. You just take it. I'm sorry. You just take it by your own. In Indonesia we call it prasmanan, something like that. It's a big table, and then you just put the bread. You just with the beef tartare. Because at that time I doesn't know what's the name of this one, and I don't know how they made it. I just take it with everybody. Just took also, and then yeah, we just tried to. It's like if just for Indonesian who never try beef tartare, or people who never try beef tartare. It's like you put white bread with the jam, and the jam you just change with the beef tartare. I eat a lot. Wow, that's really, I say really delicious. I don't know how they made it. I don't know how they make it this spectacular food happen to make this one. Just eat it. I just eat it. A lot of eating. And then I forgot. I think it's not my wife, but I think my sister-in-law. She started asking me, "Wow, you like a beef tartare, yeah?" She said like that, and then I said, "Oh, all right, this name is beef tartare. All right, it's just really good one. Who has cooked it? Who's cooked this one? How you made it?" And then she explained it from zero until how they serve it at the table. And at that time, when she tried to explain it, I want to vomit. I want to vomit. Because inside the beef tartare, they not cook it. They not even fried it. They not put it in not put it in the flame. Nothing. Not put it in the heat. I'm sorry, not the flame, some heat. They just topping. I don't know how to make. I think with the blender later. At that time, I just like, wow, my stomach is getting like a scramble. But this is like that. Don't judge the book by its covers. That's what I think. I'm just eating it, and suddenly I think my sister-in-law. I'm not really sure, but I think my sister-in-law. She's telling me about this thing. People that is not cooked, okay? But they just make it really raw. And if you know, if someone knows it with beef tartare, that's really delicious, right? This really is really good one. It's really good one. That's a really good one. I really like it. If she doesn't telling me how they made it beef tartare. And also what else? Yeah, the raw food is really common here. In Indonesia, we not common category raw food because maybe our bacteria, the hygienist one is really hygienic. everything is really clean. Everything is it's really hygiene. As I say, hygiene is the standard hygiene is so different in Asia. That's why a lot of food not a lot of, almost in Indonesian food is always fried or boiled or something like that. I never, maybe there is, but I never found it. I just not really common in Indonesia to eat raw food. Maybe sushi, but I don't know if sushi Indonesia they cook it or not. This raw food, this is different also here as a food. And right now, there's a lot of question also about what kind of food of your daughter eating. They eat European food or they eat Asian food. That's the good things if we have a mixed children, international children. Because my daughter, they eat both of the. Even they combined it. Yeah, I'm telling you before, I'm really like a deep fried chicken. It's a Vina season. And my daughter, two of them, they just eat rice with the butter. But they just combine it, right? Because rice is really typical Asia. And butter is typical of European, typical of Austrian food. European food, yes, it's Western food. In Indonesia, we have butter, but just only for bread. This is really common. It's really common. Not. I'm sorry, it's not really cut. It's not really fitting if you have no butter at your homes. In Europe, it will be big problem if you have no butter at home. That's just to clear what I am talking about. So yeah, my daughter two of them really like rice with butter. So even my second one always said, "Dad, can you make us a rice butter with sausage?" Yes, this sausage that's the one of their favorite food. And also they really like sausage. So of course, yes, they really like the meat with the deep fried meat. Deep fried chicken. They really liked it. And then there is no problem with them. It's just like something, I don't know. If you know it, children from Europe, they just eat pasta with the butter. Only pasta with butter, without sauce. Without tomato sauce, without carbonara sauce, without anything sauce. Just you boil the pasta and put some butter. That's it. That's what they eat it. This mostly. Because I know that because all of my cousin, and I'm sorry, my niece and my nephew from my wife's side, they eating same like what I keep eating also. So like only butter with the pasta with the butter. And also what else? What's the difference between food here? I think everything I already telling you about the kind of food. Or maybe I will telling you about kind of similar with food, but this is drinking. Yeah, drinking tradition here is really strong also. It's really strong. I don't know, because it's heavy, because it's really cold here. And then when you get that drinking and you get that alcohol, your body will be more warm because it's cold. I don't know, but it's really strong drink tradition here. It's just completely different. In Indonesia, we had no drinking tradition. Yeah, we have it, but it's only in the big ceremony. Even it is like wedding or cremation. Was it cremation? Is it people death? Oh my gosh, what's in English now? What's in English? Yeah, something that you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's only the big ceremony. But here I was just people going for visiting you, your friend. Sometimes they just bring their own wine. They bring something like a bucket of beer, and then we drinking together. But just make it clear again and say, not until drunk. No, we are not drinking until drunk when we are visitor at our home. We're drinking, yes, it is true. That is true. It is true. This is the drinking tradition here. It's like a wine drinking. I mean, when I'm talking about drinking tradition, it means we're drinking alcohol tradition. It's really strong. It's really not how to say not strong, but it's really thick. Oh my gosh, how to explain it? Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's really big deals. Have a big drinking tradition here. Tradition of drinking, as I will trying to make it better. That's sometime, yeah. It's not. This thanks God also, because I'm like it also to drinking sometime. It's not sometime, but I like to be drinking, but not really to get a drunk. I'm really like to get a drink. I get a chilling. And even sometime in our house, even in our family, we make it our own drink. So it's like a traditional, if you know it, like how to say, the strong ones, like a moonshine, if you call it in American, they call it the moonshine. In here we call it schnapps. If in Indonesia we call it arak. Just something like that. They I don't know if maybe a lot of people make it in our family, because we have like a brewery for everything. So we just make it our own alcohol. We make it our own alcohol. So something like that. Or maybe I will talk about the people here. People, if we compare people from European, and then Indonesian people, of course, yes, it's completely different. Here is more liberal, 100% more liberal. In Indonesia, it's more conservative, because the religion side is just more, how to say it, the Muslim rules. They wanted to become Muslim rules in Indonesia. Yeah, everybody know Indonesia is the biggest country and the biggest Muslim country in the world, right? So maybe because of that one is why they are more conservative as in Austria. I'm talking about Austria. In Austria, people is really, I don't know if it's really bad or not, but this is the strangers. The strangers. They have a minimum smile. If you compare the Indonesian people, some person, they are really smile with everybody. Doesn't matter who are you, where are you from? They will always smiling at you all the time without doubt. Here, for example, I was here like the first time wanted to go at the just back in 2019. I was trying to learning Germany. So I have a course in another city, so I must use a public transportation, like a bus and then a tram and then also the train. And then in Indonesia, we really like to playing with the kid, the baby, even though it's baby from another person. We never know that, we never know him or never heard before. He's like a stranger's baby, stranger's kid, and then we just like, hey, blah blah blah. We just try to playing with the kid. And then at that time, I just know that if here, it's not like that. It's not like in Indonesia. If you play with just the parent from the kid, they're like, they're also happy. Here's not very different. And that time I'm in the I forgot, I think in the train. So because I'm sitting in the long bench in the train, inside the train, and then exactly in beside me there's a small young a boy, like a 3 or 4 years old. And then he tried to smile at me, and then I just tried to play with him also. I just like, hey, blah 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 blah. And then after him is her mother. Yeah, of course, yes, her mother. And then her mother, she looking at us because I just tried to play with her boy, her kid, her son. She suddenly put her son away from my side. So putting in her side. So before, the boy is between me and her, right? So I just playing with the son. I just trying to yeah, you know it. In Indonesia, we just really common to playing with the stranger kid. I mean stranger kid yeah, something like that in the train or the public transport, something like that. We just trying to playing. And then she just tried to put him away from me. And then at that time I realized, oh, alright. So it's not common here. Strangers playing with your son. Or strangers playing with your daughter. That's the big difference also. I don't know, maybe I have a different skin of color on skin maybe, but I don't know. This is something like that. That's the big difference also from European and Indonesian. I'm talking about Indonesian because I'm from Indonesia, but I'll say it again. Maybe not all of them, but I just found one something like that. That's only one experience I get something. I mean something this the circumstance. The people is more close. They are not really open with the strangers. I said before they are open-minded maybe with the people who already know it, but with the strangers they're really a little bit closed. Is why I have that kind of story before with the boy. Maybe something like that. That's it from my experience. Maybe I'm wrong. I wish I'm wrong because maybe it was only once, and then at that time I just try to make a general people in Europe to something like really close to strangers people, especially with a different color of skin. But it's not true also because my family from my wife, they are so really care with me. They are so really how to say it. They are so really respect with me. That is what magic. Also my neighbor here, they are so really respected with. They are so really care with me. They are so not really something like close to me. I mean close to me is close. It's like don't speak with me, something like that. My neighbors always try to speak with me, try to know a lot of things. What is in your country have, but in our country have not, something like that. That's really sporting kind of neighborhood, or really good community of neighborhood. That's really good community. And then what else? What's the difference between Indonesia in Austria in general? Yeah, everything is. I cannot say it specifically, but it's a lot of things. A lot of things is so different here in Indonesia. I cannot say it. Specifically, this is a lot. I don't know. I must say it to you guys again. I just have no idea. But actually, I have no script. That's why I just blowing my brain, and then I just talking. Because actually, I had a lot of things wanted to say it to you guys. But why? I don't know why. It's just block it now. Or maybe I just tried to telling you why I'm sitting in front of this beautiful instrument next episode. But next episode, not now. Maybe next episode. Because now I have no idea what should I say again. And also please, if you related my story, if you like my story, please share with your friend what is in the post, what's in this podcast. What's in this podcast. Just sharing to your friend, sharing to your family, sharing to your, I don't know. And then I will really appreciate that. And also please sharing what you told in my comment section, maybe to help me to improve everything, maybe from the how to make this video more good, to make this audio more great. It will be spectacular for me. And also, what else? Once important things for everybody, for everyone. I know it's really hard, but please be happy. I'm Hadi, your host in Rhythm and Resonance podcast. See you next episode. Bye.